What up, YouTube? We got a little bit of thunder and lightning. Pretty decent vantage point here, though, I think. Sky is getting lit up. What's up, Chicago West? Happy Friday. I tried to go live earlier. I was hiking Wachusett Mountain, and apparently I didn't have a good signal, so. But I was driving home, and there was a crazy thunderstorm, lightning storm going on, so I'm like, hey, I know a spot. Plus, I wanted to get a little smoke in. Thank you for telling me you were sober for real, or you quit drinking, because fucking, I don't know. I was literally driving like back from Wachusett Mountain hiking and shit, and I'm like, I could really, I was like about to stop at the liquor store, and I didn't. And I'm like, fuck it. I'll just, like, the lesser of two evils for me is weed. So I'll stick with that. Well, you're in good hands then. If you went to St. Mary's Hospital. Sorry your Friday night isn't going too well. Yeah, I know it's not worth it. I know where alcohol has led me in the past. I mean, I got my first DUI over 20 years ago, and my second one a few number of years after that in my early 20s, but my track record isn't too good. Damn, that was a good one. But I don't know. It's kind of like just the... Yeah, when you have family around you that you love and that matters, I can agree with that. So I have a tough time with boredom now. Like, living a chaotic life for as long as I did. And I've been thinking back a lot. Like, I didn't know if I wanted to start telling my story of a bunch of life experiences that I've been through. And thinking back, after acid really hit the area that I was at, and once I think it was towards the end of high school, right after, and plus going into right after I graduated high school, we would drop in fucking rolls like every weekend, all weekend long, like 10 packs a night per person. So there's some brain chemistry that's being reset right now that ain't fucking comfortable. Even back then, I knew what a detriment rolling that much was doing. Like, there were mad warnings, right? People are always like, don't roll 2 nights or 3 nights in a row. It won't work. You'll kill your serotonin levels. We didn't listen to that. Nope. I would too. But, like, I don't know. It would have to, like, when I was fucking around with them a lot, I had a really good plug for them, you know? And I was getting a lot of them at a time. I don't think, well, I would know where to go. I'd just go to a fucking rave. But like when it comes to people, I lost all my connects for that. This lightning is so crazy that it's not even registering on the video. It just blinds out the screen. I don't know. I feel like I'm at the point in my life where if shit's right in front, if stuff is in front of me, I'm going to do it. So I try to keep myself out of those situations. Although I do have some methadone left over from when I was on the clinic and I haven't touched it. And I should probably just get rid of it. But it's crazy, like thinking back to when I used to be prescribed the methadone pills, I would sell those. Like, no doubt, I looked at it as money. Right now, I don't even look at what I have as money. It looks suspicious. You look suspicious. Handle 8701. But it could be. No, I'm just playing. You don't look suspicious. I don't know you. I've never seen you in here. But it's a cloud with a bunch of fucking lightning in the background. Hold up. Let me take your phone out of the holder. There we go. There's a car down there chilling in the valley. That's kind of suspicious if you ask me, but there's a few clouds out and about. It's kind of weird how it looks like it almost had a wall like in the way there. It's coming in lines, like you see. I don't know if that's my camera or what. Not much thunder though. Yeah, it's a wicked nice evening storm. I was hiking Mount Wachusett. I'm in Massachusetts. And I tried to go live as I was walking down because there's some good views on the walk back down. And I don't know. I had 5G service when I first went live, and then apparently I lost the signal. Yeah, now it's all blurry. My camera is fucked. There we go. The wind's picking up, so I don't know. It might start raining shortly. All we need is Tommy Thunder in the house now. Oh, yeah. I know where the base is down there. That's cool. Yeah, I talked to Tommy and I shoot messages back and forth every once in a while, but that's about it. You were there when they had 2 tornadoes? I didn't know there were 2 tornadoes in Massachusetts down the Cape. That's crazy. I remember when the tornado hit in Sturbridge and Brimfield and went into Southbridge. I had a friend living in Southbridge at the time, and I went there like right after it happened. It was crazy, the devastation. Oh, what up, Actions? Long time no see, Holmes. We just out here enjoying a thunderstorm. Hoping to stir up some of the Thunder Gang. You heard? No, for real. I just stopped in and fucking... I tried to go live earlier when I was hiking around on a mountain. That didn't work, so I was on my way back home, and this thunderstorm was happening, so I figured, what the fuck, I'd go live. I've been all right, bro. Let me throw... Hanging in there. I'm off of methadone. California sober, I guess you could call me. How you been? They were small ones, but they did a lot of damage. I think it ripped the roof off a hotel. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah, about 2 weeks fully off of methadone. So that's pretty dope. You've been busy? Good. No, I don't mountain bike handle, but I do snowboard. All right, Chicago. Oh, here comes the rain. I hear it on my roof. Good luck with everything, Chicago, if you heard. But yes, fully off, what's it, like 2.5 weeks? It was rough getting off of methadone, though. I ain't gonna lie. I went all the way down to 1 milligram and then kind of stopped dosing a little bit early. Like, I only took a couple of the milligram doses from my 1 milligram, so... Gotta roll up the windows. It's starting to rain. Other than getting off of methadone, I've been all right. The truck's starting to act up a little bit. I got a lifter tick going on the fucking engine, so I'm gonna have to have that addressed soon, and that's probably gonna be pretty freaking expensive, so I'm not looking forward to that. I do have to run to the dispensary real quick, too, though. Take y'all with me. It'll be like the old days, going to the fucking clinic in the morning, going to the dispensary. Oh, yeah, you're still staying over there? Nice, bro. I'm glad that works, that is working out for you. Damn, I didn't really think it was going to be freaking starting to rain like this early, but whatever. Been here 1 year and 4 months. Damn. Bro, time flies. Honestly. Time really does fly. Oh, what else? I can tell you, I went to go get a consultation for my teeth, right? We driving. I gotta go to the dispo. Let me make sure fucking Bluetooth is off, though. It is. Alright. So I went for the first consultation for my teeth, and it's gonna be... They gave me a ballpark price of fucking $50,000, bro. I'm like, okay. And then they say, I have to have 25 grand up front, and then I have to pay the rest of my balance off, and $50,000 is just ballpark, right? And then I have 2 years to pay off the rest of the balance. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you gotta be kidding me right now. This dude's blinding me with his fucking lights. Thank you. For a fucking dirt back road in the middle of central Massachusetts, it's a pretty busy road right now. Yeah, time flies like freaking Flash Gordon, like we got the freaking Flash going with the lightning right now, but I don't know if you guys could hear that lifter tick, but it's brutal. I apologize if the signal cuts out at all. I don't think it should. I have decent service here. Actually, I got Bud at the house, so I'm just gonna head there. See, at first I thought it was the oil pressure that was making like the lifted tick noise, so I checked my oil. It was a little bit low, but I put more oil in. Fuck, speed bump. I put more oil in, and that didn't seem to really help. I mean, it did somewhat, but not with the oil pressure like I thought it was. And it's always when I slow down and then start to speed up again. That's when it's the worst. But I have like extra insurance since the truck is financed to pay off. It's a powertrain warranty, so transmission, engine, any shit like that goes wrong, I'm basically covered for that. I don't know if lifter noise is included in that, but we'll find out. The turbo's still doing well. I can't even read that. It's so bumpy on this road. Some shuffle called truffle cake. 45 a zip, bro? Good for you. Zips are like $90 at the dispensary without your medical card. I don't have my medical card. It's recreationally legal here, which is actually they're voting on it again. They might be repealing the recreational use of it in Massachusetts, but I highly doubt that. It didn't take long to become a daily smoker again, though. I'll tell you that much. After I stopped, like I had stopped for a few months, and I would get baked off of like a hit or two. And it did not take long at all to get back into the swing of things. And that's kind of also what's keeping me away from the other shit, like alcohol specifically, and then like any sort of other substances. Because I know that crash out is going to be fucking hard if it happens. If it were to happen, I should say. What's up, Court? Good to see you. Crazy lightning storm going on right now. And I was hiking a mountain, Mount Wachusett earlier. I tried to go live during that. That didn't really work out well. I didn't have much of a signal, so hope all is well with you. I'm 2.5 weeks off of methadone, I think, approximately. Kind of going through pause. It's pretty. It comes and goes, and I guess that's the symptoms of it, but. Hold up. I'm not a good drinker either. Yeah, I kind of heard you talking, or I saw like a comment from you or something like that, where you were like, "Oh my God, I can't drink, blah 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 blah, get sloppy or some shit." So, thank you for doing that and putting that out there, because that prevented me from going down that same road. Like, there's little reminders everywhere of why I don't why I'm not fucking around right now. I am getting super discouraged about the whole fucking dental work thing, though. Like, hearing that it's gonna be fucking $50,000 and having 2 years to pay that off, I'm like, that's kind of like a kick in the nuts, no lie. Yes, it did. Like, I always looked at myself and my story as a cautionary tale, and my scars all over my body. Like, don't do what I did. But I also understand on the flip side of that, you can't tell people, like, when I still have a tough time being open to suggestion and change. Change is uncomfortable. But the more that I change, the more that it becomes comfortable. The thought of change and doing change. Fuck. Thank you for saying that, because people hate on me when I admit a downfall. Fuck what people think. You already know my opinion on that. People are going so the way that I look at it when people hate, it's people projecting their insecurities, jealousy, whatever it may be, because they cannot fathom being on the level that you're on, you know, like and there's different reasons for it, like upbringing and whatnot and stuff like that, but it's a projection of insecurities to be hating on someone. I realized it after, like, I started having more mental clarity. Is like, when I was hating and putting hate out there, that was an internal issue that I had, you know? Hold up. I will be back to the house in like 3 minutes, so we'll not be driving and we'll be able to pay attention more to comments. My bad. You shared this out? Thank you. I'm not getting into much tonight, just a little smoke. I was super tempted, though, to stop at the Packy on the way back from the mountain. Like, hey, I just fucking hiked to the top of this mountain. I should probably, like, congratulate myself and put a pat on the shoulder, you know? But the instant gratification reward system is what got me fucked up in the first place with opiates. So I ain't really trying to, like, satisfy that craving, if that makes any sense. It's boring, Court. I'm not gonna lie, it's boring. Like, that's what gets me. And trying to stay busy with productive things is difficult for me. Like, it's easier to, in my thought process, to go grab a bottle of booze and make everything come crashing down than to be doing productive shit, like journaling, doing the mental work, working on myself, stuff like that, you know? Which is crazy, but I think a lot of addicts understand the mindset of burning everything down ahead of time before it comes crashing down. It's kind of a control thing, I guess. Right? I got everything. All right. run through the rain. Oh damn, y'all just heard that thunder? I'm gonna open up the garage and we'll sit in there, watch the storm. Yep. You're in the mountains. I'm back down like more southern Massachusetts. Una memento. I haven't been back to this house in a while, so you've come so far, put in so much work. It's been like a 3-year journey. Hold up. So I was thinking, it had been like 3 years since I got sectioned, right? Yeah, I was in between Hampton and Salisbury, Newburyport area for a while. But I went to Boston University for a consultation for getting like my restoration done on my teeth, because that's part of the consequences of my addiction that I'm dealing with, right? So $50,000. I'm like, I gotta go get a second opinion, and they told me that the process was going to be over a year from start to finish. I'm like, that's crazy. So we shall see. Cheers. Yeah, I hear you, Court. That's the thing that gets me. Like, that's what fucks me up, is the monotony of everything. Actually, I could go in the backyard under the cupola. Hold up. Or the I don't even know what to call it, the roof area. That's good. That's like, that was my main goal, was to get off of methadone so that I wasn't held down by the clinic and having to do all that all the time, you know. So I wanted freedom, and now that I have freedom, it's like I really don't know what to do with it. It's wild. Like, I want to be good, be productive and stuff, but it's like all I've ever known for years is crashing down. It is like causing everything to crash down around me, you know? So that was default behavior for a while, so I'm trying not to default back to that behavior. I don't know, it's weird. It's almost like the even smoking trees, like the drugs stop having the effect that they used to. Like the numbing sensation of all the chaos that this world is. You got the right idea being up in the mountains, though. I feel like being in touch with nature and getting out there and hiking around and stuff is like, or even just living up there and being amongst nature more so than the city is good for the human soul and the human condition. Crazy lightning. I understand. It's funny because me and you are kind of like on the same path. Like when I moved out and went and spent, I'm still technically living with family. Like I moved out and moved in with my father's side of the family that I really never even got close to. I never got close to any of the family because I'm adopted, but you know what I mean. Like, so it's interesting in having that like parallel, you know. And I think I even moved up closer to the area where you had been and then you bounced away. It's funny. But my family always looked at me like I was the black sheep. So a lot of them still don't really, I don't know. There's just it's two different worlds when you live a drug fueled lifestyle for over a decade of your life and normalize that compared to someone that doesn't go through that. Different life experiences. I mean, yes, we all have commonalities, but we're all so different and unique. Right. They have to, people are, I understand that from an addict's perspective, my own perspective. People need to see that you're willing to change and then they'll be willing to support, you know. That's the only reason that I'm even looking into getting my dental work done, because I have people willing to support me on that side of things to an extent. We had a kid that was working on a crew I was working for who came up from South Carolina. Allegedly, he had done a bunch of prison time too. I had wanted to talk to him and get like his story, but he ended up going to work for another, like a landscaper or something, instead of doing framing work. No, I made too much money for the mass health. They won't cover everything either. They'll rip so what they'll do is they'll rip your teeth out and put in dentures, from what I understand. I haven't found any dental practice that will do like root canals, fucking partials, or bridges or whatever it is. Not a bridge, a post. Like restoration work. That's what I need done. I don't just need teeth pulled in dentures. Like they said they'd have to pull 2 teeth on top of the one I already had pulled. For real, I need to like get whoever you went to get that done, because I need like you already know. I can get back on Mass Health. I just need to lower my income and not make as much money. I don't even have the fucking phone holder and shit here, so sorry. I don't know. You need to get a hold of me somehow, Court, and so I can get like referred to at least that practice, because I did have Mass Health for a long fucking time, and I just recently lost it like in the past couple months. So I don't know. I think I need to get put back on that and not have to pay $50,000 out of pocket. So, thank you for stopping by and chatting, Court. Actions, if anyone else is still listening at all. I'm going to get out of here for tonight, though. Maybe go jump in the pool. But I have a new number, so I don't know about you. I'll email you or something. Or you can email me, bsark5233@gmail.com. It's a process. Every time I get discouraged, I think back to how much time that I spent doing drugs and doing damage to my body. Like, this is only part of it. Like, I got internal issues that I'm also dealing with that I need to get more diagnosed until I can like talk about further. But there's definitely some internal stuff going on as well. But I appreciate you, and I hope you have a happy Friday night and a good weekend, Court. I'll talk to you later. Peace.